bonus video I wanted to do today with just a little piece of pin mail. Well, it's actually very exciting Grail mail and a little mystery pin unboxing. So I received a very exciting pin in the mail that I've actually been looking for like years. And then I also have one box of the Disneyland Tiny Kingdom Series 3 mystery pins. So that's why it's like a little mystery pin opening, because you know, they're little tiny pins. But first, I wanted to start off by sharing my new pin. This is a Grail that I have been looking for quite a long time, and I am extremely excited to finally be able to own it. So this pin here is from Tokyo Disney Resort, and it depicts a volcano erupting little Mickey heads. This is obviously for my geology pin collection. And this is so perfect for me because I did a master's in passing that was a volcanology project. My primary dissertation research is based within the East African Rift and focuses kind of on the volcanology there. So for me, you kind of can't get more perfect than volcanoes and Disney in a pin. So I actually only found this pin because somebody just recently commented on a video I did a little over a year ago, kind of talking about hunting for some of my Grail Disney pins. And this was a pin that I included in that video. I think I had previously talked about this in an even older Pinsmas video about pins I wish I had. So I think the commenter was William, and he found a listing on Mercari Japan that included this pin. It was actually a super awesome price for this. So I was able to get this from Mercari Japan using the Buyee proxy shopping service. So that basically means that this service gets it sent to them and they then send it off to you. Mail from Japan to the US is still not normal, so I had to upgrade to DHL shipping, which was way more expensive than the pin itself, but it arrived in like a day, and it was totally worth it because this was a pin I had never been able to find before. It's something that I really wanted because it is so absolutely perfect for me, and now I finally own it. So a huge thank you for the comment for finding this pin. And now I think I'm gonna be hooked on like looking up other Disney pins on Mercari Japan and seeing what cool treasures there are. So from our very tiny pin mail portion, we segue into our tiny mystery pin unboxing with our Tiny Kingdom Disneyland Edition Series 3. I kind of recently did a video unboxing some of the Walt Disney World Series 3 Tiny Kingdom pins, and so when they release series for both coasts, I kind of like to bookend things nicely. I'm not as excited as I thought I would be for the Disneyland specific pins, which is why I only opted for one box of them, but there still are some really cool options. So here is a close-up of all of the Tiny Kingdom pins we have for offer in this box. This is in total a 24 pin collection, and each box contains 3 randomly selected pins, which are limited release. So there's a number of these that are shared with Walt Disney World, like the Big Thunder Mountain, which I showed in a recent pin mail video. Some of them are kind of similar variants, so I got the Disney World version of Dole Whip, which was red, and Disneyland is blue. So here I'm really hoping to get some of the like Disneyland specific pins, like the Disneyland Pirates entrance or the fire station. I wouldn't be too upset about the premium bar, although this was already included in an earlier Disney World Tiny Kingdom series, but I don't have that one, and I have like pretty much all of the other food. So that would also be pretty cool to get. All right, so with these Tiny Kingdom boxes, they all also come with a little map inside. These give a little larger, better view of all the pins, and they show where you can put them on the actual existing canvas map. Although the locations of where they have things don't always make a whole bunch of sense, but I think that these are nice to keep. And it also does give you kind of the best, a little bit of a larger view of these teeny tiny pins. Okay, so with these, we have our 3 blind bags inside. So we'll start by snipping open our first one, and see, this pin is an astronaut Mickey Mouse. So you gotta get these real up close to the camera to see them in their full detail. I'm guessing this is supposed to be kind of like a Space Mountain-esque Mickey Mouse. I feel like this one is exclusive to the Disneyland box, although I can't really remember if there's one in Disney World. But you can see the pin itself is pretty much the size of the pin back. Okay, let's go on to blind bag number 2 and see what this one is. And this is the Roger Rabbit cartoon spin car. I laugh saying that because I kind of hate this attraction. It's one of those where it's like you ride it once and then I'm like, okay, never again. It's kind of just like terrifying. I don't like this spinny aspect. It feels like it's gonna like rip your arms off if you try and control the wheel. I mean, I wouldn't be sad to see it go and have something else come into Toontown, although I'm very excited for Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. But I should at least be happy that this is indeed a Disneyland exclusive pin. Then we've got our last blind bag here. This pin feels like a slightly larger pin than the other two, so I'm hoping it might be an attraction building. Ooh, and this is even better than an attraction building because it also has the attraction vehicle itself for Dumbo. So I am super happy with this pin because the pins that I really love from the Tiny Kingdom series are ones that kind of depict the little attraction vehicles, or I guess in the series 3 they kind of have little building facades. So here's kind of a combination of the facade for Dumbo plus the attraction vehicle itself. A little bit larger than the others, but still a super cute tiny pin. So those were all the new pins to share for today. I'm so excited to find another Grail pin and cross that one off my search list. And for the Tiny Kingdom pins, I'm definitely going to keep the Dumbo one because I love all the attraction geared stuff, but the other two I will have up for trade, and I do have some extra Walt Disney World Tiny Kingdom pins still available for trade. So hopefully I can find myself a Mickey Premium bar or some attraction facades with those. But thanks for watching!